Ryan Breton has a closer look at the forecast now. And Ryan, it's hard to believe when you look behind you, look outside, that there is snow coming tonight.
I know. We're only about 8 hours away from it, I think, Amanda and Brian. Sun is still shining out there, though, even in southern and western Maine right now. 21 degrees here in Kennebunk. You can see the beginnings of some of the high cloud cover that's off to our west. But for the most part, we're bright and sunny across the state. And actually, on this visible satellite picture, the splotches of white you see here, actually the snow cover on the ground being picked up by the satellite. 19 in Bangor right now. We're at 20 in Portland. Teens in the mountains and up north. Storm system off to our west is not very impressive. However, it's on the leading edge to a little milder air, which will briefly come in tomorrow. We'll pop into the 30s to maybe even near 40 before the Arctic blast that arrives this coming weekend. So for the rest of the afternoon, you can see the clouds spilling in. May actually be a nice sunset in spots, especially in central and eastern Maine, before the clouds really thicken up around sunset. Then this evening, snow showers start to break out. I think that if you have evening plans, you've got to be aware there could be some slippery spots, but we're not dealing with a shield of heavy snow or anything like that. There will be areas of snow, but not really consistent. Until around midnight, this flares into a steadier band that then gets focused over eastern Maine during the wee hours of tomorrow morning. And this is where the steadiest and heaviest snow will be for a brief time, and I think there probably are some delays for the morning commute from Bangor through down East Maine, while the rest of us we're clearing out by that point and actually around freezing tomorrow morning. A much milder day ahead tomorrow. 1 to 3 inches, a pretty good bet from Brunswick and Bath east on Route 1 to Rockland along the mid-coast into greater Bangor and all of eastern Maine. I think the rest of us coatings to about an inch should do it for tonight. Now tomorrow we're into the mild air. Temperatures rise up into the 30s for many of us, but that's not it. An Arctic front was going to come in on Friday, and that's going to drop the numbers in a big way heading into the weekend. And as this cold comes in, there could even be a snow shower or squall on Friday afternoon. Cold settles over us for both Saturday and Sunday, the coldest of the winter by far. At the same time, on the battle zone between this Arctic air and warmth that tries to come up from the south, there will be an expansive storm rolling through the deep south, southeast, and mid-Atlantic over the weekend. The question is, does it come north? It had been looking like this area of high pressure would hold overhead and push the storm system to our south. Now it looks like it might loosen up a little bit on Sunday, and that opens the door for this storm system to take a track closer to us Sunday night into Monday morning. One area we tend to look for where these storms should track is near the benchmark, 40 north, 70 west. The trend over the last couple of days had been for a track far to the south that doesn't really curl up the coast, which would mean mostly a miss. But now it looks like the chances for this to come up the coast and closer to us are a bit higher. So the odds for accumulating snow Sunday night into Monday morning across New England, not just northern New England, but especially southern New England too, are going up. So we'll keep you posted on that. Seas this afternoon, 3 to 5 feet, southwesterly winds 15 to 20 knots. So clouds increasing this afternoon with snow coming through tonight. There could be a random snow shower tomorrow afternoon, and same thing on Friday as colder air starts to build south. Brutally cold on Saturday, and we have added snowflakes to the 7-day for Sunday afternoon through Monday morning. We know it's going to be brutally cold this weekend. We just don't know how far north, Amanda and Brian, that storm will get, but it's possible we get some snow Sunday night.
All right, one thing at a time. We know it'll be cold.
Yeah.
Now we can focus on what happens with the track of the storm on top of that. All right, Ryan, thanks so much.